Now, in commemoration of International Youth Day, the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service will be hosting a week of activities to celebrate youth for the month of August. And so joining me in studio right now are two representatives from the ministry. We have Mr. Ndale Young, who is a Youth Development Officer, and Corporate Communications Specialist, Ms. Sherelle Marshall. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on Now.
Good morning.
Now, Ndale, I'm going to start with you first. The purpose of Youth Week, especially from a ministry's perspective, what is the purpose of it exactly?
Well, it's in actuality, the 12th of August is International Youth Day. And because it coincides with our 60th anniversary as a nation, we have decided to make it an entire Youth Week, a celebration of the entire week, bringing opportunities and just bringing excitement back to the youth. I mean, we've been in a pandemic for the last 2 years. There's so many things that we have kind of lost in the radar because we've been so focused on the adults and a lot of things that they haven't had and social opportunities that we forget that the youths are they're people too. So even like today we have a mental health program that's running for the entire day. So in the conference today, the youth conference today, we're focusing on mental health amongst the youth because you say a lot of suicides among the youth and that type of things on the rise. So for the entire week, we're focused on youth and trying to just give them an opportunity to come forward.
I love that. Now, is this the first type of weekly event that the ministry has had to sort of, get youths involved?
Oh no, we've been doing this over the course of the years before, so it's nothing new to us. What is new is that we are really readjusting the message, the way that the message goes out. So we're making sure we're going out to the urban stations. I think we're going to have our sister radio station on the program out with us tomorrow, Wednesday morning. So we're going to be broadcasting live, I believe, from the Napa, which is the location for the first 4 days. So we've been on a number of urban stations. We've engaged some of the top 25 influencers in the country to really just get the message out to that demographic, so that they understand. We're giving them opportunity to hear from them as well.
Now, Ms. Marshall, I'm going to bring you in here. I know that one of the activities took place yesterday.
Yes.
Tell us what else we can look forward to during this week.
Yeah, of course. So this week today, we have our youth conference, which will be held at Napa, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And we invite the entire youth population to come out. It's open to the public. As Ndale would have said, we will be focusing on mental health today. Ministry of Health will be doing the first segment of our conference. And this evening, Sule, who is just here actually, he'll be doing the latter part of our mental health session today. So today is our youth conference at Napa. Tomorrow, we'll have a career fair that will take place at Napa as well, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
10 to 4.
Yeah. 10 to 4.
Yeah.
10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Yeah, we'll have a career fair at Napa. Also, at Sapa, we'll have an entrepreneurship village and career fair happening at the same time. Yeah, so our Southerners, y'all can come out to Sapa. We have something for our South people.
Yes.
South people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thursday, we just have an entrepreneurship village that will take place at Napa. So the entire day we at Napa on Thursday. And then Friday, which is the culmination of our week of events, we'll be at Government Campus Plaza, 6 p.m., where we have our youth explosion, youth talent explosion.
Good. Now, going back a bit, you wanted the entire youth population to come out. What is that age group for youth?
Our age group, our target market at the ministry is 10 to 35. For these events specifically, we target 18 to 35. Of course, if children below the age of 18 have to attend, they need parental consent. So they are welcome as well, but of course they have to come with their parents or guardian.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned the career fair. What sort of activities we can look forward to during that particular fair?
And Daddy?
Well, we've tried to kind of go outside the box of the career fair. So yes, there is a conventional resume writing. We have EKFILIs on board to do comportment and way that you dress. We've engaged Dow for the same purposes. And we also have Republic Bank, Unit Trust Corporation. They're also coming forward, not only with opportunities, but to speak to us about, what are the careers, what are the possibilities coming forward. But we also decided to kind of step out of the box and get some of the, youth that are already leading. So we have like Travis Will, that is coming to kind of teach youths how to build these beats and how to, because I mean Travis would have had his first Rouge match at 18 years old. You know, we have a number of people like Jared Penny or Major Penny, Elon, that's also from a radio station. Just coming forward, we have Tommy from another radio station. So we're really just engaging a number of the youths that are in the industry, that's in that has done well, just to come back and say you can do it as well. So we have a number of motivational speakers going on while the conference is going on, while the fair is going on, and the fair takes two forms. On the outside of Napa, we're going to have a big open fair where you can just get the pamphlet and get the information and that kind of thing. And if you want to sign up, you can also go into the building, and in the foyer area we're signing up. Another grand part of that arrangement is that NEDCO is also within the Ministry of Youth. So we're also providing opportunities for people to come in and sit down and talk about whatever business idea you have and possibly get funding for it. So we're doing, you know, we're trying to cover the wide spectrum.
Now, I know Ms. Marshall, you would have mentioned one of the events that take place in Napa and Sapa, but I didn't see anything in Tobago. Is something going to be in the future for Tobago, or how is that going to work?
So we've engaged, we are continuing to engage the Tobago House of Assembly to be able to do things in Tobago as well. So we're in talks to have those things happen as we speak, but I can't speak on behalf of the ministry
of course,
on that is solid. But yes, Tobago is right at the peak of it.
Also at our villages, we do have some Tobagonians coming down, Sapa and Napa, so they are part of our entrepreneurship village.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Now, the culmination of the event, of course, is Friday. What can we look forward to? Is it going to be like an entertainment sort of feel? I see Mr. Young is already getting excited. Tell me what's going to happen on Friday.
No, it's Friday. It's Big Bang. So everybody's outside. Anybody, we're trying to engage a star-studded cast of anybody who is youth. I don't want to sell out so many names, but we do have some people already confirmed. We do have Fernals. We do have. I don't want to. Yeah, I gotta keep some back. But it's just it is really just a youth explosion. It's happening at the bottom of Government Campus. My aim is to get 20,000 youths at the bottom of Port of Spain and just.
As long as the fire officers approve, I guess we'll see.
But realistically, it's really just to engage and just say to them, all of these youths that are in the industry that are trying to get their way forward, you know, that may want to become, you know, the next host at TTT, that they want a chance maybe to host for a short while. So we are going to be doing some very short talent competition between now and then, just to see, you know, who can come forward. So, yeah, feel free, call us at the ministry if you feel like you want to be a part of it, and come down.
Now, I know sometimes the argument is that we take things a little bit too partyish and that sort of thing. Right. Why did we decide to use, you know, the entertainment and the influencers to push this rather than, let's say, going to somebody who's older or even more experienced in the field?
We believe in fishing where there are fish, huh? And the fact remains is that we do have that dynamic in the country. One of the political dynamics is ignored, is that there is a younger regime, older regime, and there is almost the view that there's not a handing over of the baton. So it's almost like a takeover has to happen. We're not of that view. We think that we can work both hand in hand, but we have to give the younger people an opportunity to engage. So we appreciate mainstream media like yourself, and that's why we're here this morning. However, we also understand that my son, who is 12 years old, I can get up this morning, he probably won't see the program. I can tell him I'll be here this morning, but if I tell him that Certified Samson will be on his page saying something this morning, he will be present in front of his tablet. And we just have to fish where our fish are, and that's what it is. And we intend in the ministry going forward to engage our demographic through the means that they use. So sometimes we just try to talk down to them, but if we hear what they're saying, they're telling us, you know, it's a new generation. It's not like when I grew up, at least. You know, they tell you what they want. So
you listen?
Yeah, we have to
give
listen.
them what they want.
There's no choice.
Ms. Marshall, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this as well.
Yeah, the main purpose of this Youth Week was really for youth, by youth. A lot of young people, they know what they want, they know what they like. So any planning phases, we really took into consideration what the youth population would want from a youth perspective. And that's what really informed us carrying out this week of events. We really wanted to engage the youth population because we're celebrating International Youth Day on August 12th. So we kind of wanted the youth perspective, what they would want, what they would like, and we really used that information to inform our week of events.
And finally, anybody who's looking now and they want to get, even if they're looking at us on Facebook, Mr. Young, anybody who wants to get more information about the Youth Week of activities, where can they go to?
They could go to our Instagram page, that's MyDNS, which is our abbreviation for Ministry of Youth Development and National Service. So that's MyDNSTT on Instagram, also our Facebook page, Ministry of Youth Development and National Service. You could also call our ministry at 612-9367, extension 6206, 6202, that's the communications extension, or 6201. Anytime. No, actually during working hours, you could call us and you could get all the info necessary to attend our week of events.
All right, great. Well, Mr. Young, Ms. Marshall, thank you so much for coming in and just sharing about National Youth Week that's taking place. It started yesterday. It's going to end on Friday. Remember, you can go to MyDNS social media handles to get more information on the event. We have so much more coming up on the Now Morning Show. Stay with us.
I could go to my grave to support